Hello people, Kev-In-Thailand here, and we are live Sunday stream, midnight in Pattaya, and so many here already. Thank you for being here so soon. Mr. Lucky, Kipper Fletcher, Dimitri, good evening. Anthony Clark, Simon Lars, good evening. Simon last, nearly first. And Robert Fogel, good evening. Jim Van Loom, wow, yeah, you're here. One and only, good day, mate. Good evening, mate. And so many coming in. How are we all? Hopefully we've been having had a very good weekend. It should be Kev-In-Thailand legend. No, just Kev-In-Thailand will do. Good evening from Chiang Mai. You're up late. Jimmy James, good evening, Kev. Thanks for that. Cheers for that. Thank you. Cheers to you for coming, joining us. J Cuts 75604. Kev, we'll be there on Wednesday in Pattaya. When is the next live stream? Next live stream will be next Sunday. It's weekly. But Wednesday will be at the Hideaway Guest House and Bar, the meet night for subscribers. Soy 15 off of Soy Bacau at the Hideaway Guest House and Bar, 8 PM till late. Food is all there for you, everything's there. Randy Mack, morning here in Texas, but top of the evening to you. Thank you very much. King of all, MG Tub. Hi, brother, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Carl J Explores, good evening, mate. How are you, buddy? Hope all is well. What have you been up to? I've been up to a hell of a lot this week. Been sorting out, editing, doing the videos for the competition to win 7 nights accommodation at the Centara Nova Hotel and Spa. So hopefully you'll be in that. First video goes out tomorrow evening, Monday evening, my time, which will be on the Centara Nova Hotel and Spa. So you'll get an idea of the hotel and the room. It shows the deluxe room that some lucky subscriber will be winning 7 nights accommodation for 2 people. Steve Monash, good evening, mate. Somebody cry. Steve Fault been here Christmas. Always good Christmas in Pattaya. When I was coming here 3 times a year, every year I was here for Christmas. 112 watching, 10 thumbs up. Come on. 112 watching. It's I mean, I've only been on 3 minutes, so that is very good. John Swaiten, have you filmed all the videos so far? All the videos have been filmed, have been edited. I've done the last one edited today. They're ready to go on. Daniel Grimminger, good day, Kev. How is the weather in Pattaya? It's been very hot, very sunny, but there has been some rain. It's very unusual this time of year, this late into November. And for me, the Loy Krathong Thursday night was a massive storm. Was it Thursday, Friday? Can't even remember. Thursday was a massive storm at 6 PM and washed the whole beach road. It was flooded up to Soy 3. And the I was trying to get there to do it 9 o'clock, just couldn't get there. The floods. In the end, I just couldn't do the Loy Krathong. Once again, I missed it last year as well. That's the weather. It is hot, it is sunny, but there has been some rain. But Thursday was massive. Mr. Lucky Seven, yeah, can just send me the winning trip now. Well, if you're that lucky, Lucky Seven, we'll try. You look younger every week, Kev. Thai life, mate. Thai life is fantastic. I will say, anyone that can get out here sooner, well, straight away on landing at the Bangkok airport, Savannah, you will take 30 years off your life. If you're 65, you'll be 35. So it is the fountain of youth here. It really is. Where are we? Can you speak Thai, Kev? No, I cannot. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, I'm shit with language. I lived in Spain for 7 years, and my Spanish was pathetic, only good for work. And the problem for me with Thai language, it's a tonal language. There's like 5 tones, and I've got one. I'm from East London. I have a horrible Cockney language accent, and I just can't do tones. This is the only tone I've got. So I'm afraid my learning Thai for me would be horrific, and they would just say, listen, leave it, we'll learn English. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'm cracked with language and I haven't got a tone. DJ Rizla, catching the overnight train on Tuesday to Bangkok on Tuesday. You sure? That's about, what would that be? 8 hours, 10 hours on the train? Then straight to Pattaya from there Wednesday morning. Excellent, excellent. Tommy Jones, good evening, mate. Guru H, good evening. Quasman the Barbarian, good evening, mate. I couldn't get back to you. I did get it. I just couldn't. I have had 0 time, I'm afraid. I really am sorry. Hubbub Amal, good evening, mate. 133 watching now, and 9 thumbs up. It went down 1. Lao Hom, watching from Lao. Good evening, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, it's going so quick. I've even toned it down to slow it, and it still rushes. Steve Monash, if you're not good at Thai, just talk shit. That's what I do. That's what you're meant to be a moderator. Give yourself 300 seconds. Simon Curtis, 40s from Enfield, Kev. Born Hackney, Victoria Park, moved to Edmonton very, very young age. Edmonton Green, Church Street, N9. And started school, Brimsdown, moved to Green Street, Enfield Highway. Green Street, went first school in Brimsdown. Brimsdown Infants. And then moved to Waltham Cross and went to Kings Road Juniors. My father just didn't want to hang about anywhere, really didn't. But that's it, that's family values for you. Every time his little boy made some friends, he moved me. Donald Trump and Rich Piano, yeah, you're right about the tone language, difficult, a very difficult language. Michael Fino, see you in February. Great, mate. That'll be great. I'll be here. Brian Frame is a stalker in disguise, possibly. I can, Andrew Hill, I can learn, just can't remember. That's the other problem. I'm getting on there, 58. Scott Eastoe, evening, Kev. Hope you're well. On my way next Sunday. Looking forward to seeing Pattaya for the first time. Newbie alert, newbie alert. You will enjoy it. You will love it. You're about to be ruined. John Holtsoppel, good evening, young man. I'm learning to speak Vietnamese. After listening to your Thai, I should think you are. John Holtsoppel can speak Thai. He does understand a lot. If only they understood him. I'll play with you, John. I'm pulling your leg. Vietnamese, that'll be fun, mate. Where are we? Is there a Thai website in English? I can't even say English. That's equivalent the UK trading industry. Want to know what trade sectors are doing well, maybe invest in a business. I'm not the Financial Times for Thailand. I wouldn't know. I don't bother looking. I wouldn't know about. Google is your friend. Hates me at the moment, but he could be your friend. John Shaw's, hi Kev. Will the competition videos be out this week? Flying to Thailand in December via Vegas. Very nice. We'll drop off the answers in person if they're out this week. Oh, so many people are saying that. You can, but there'll be one postcard. They will be checked. They will be gone through. And any duplicates will be binned, the lot of them. So, up to you. Frog glug. How you keeping? I'm going to Thailand, Pattaya in May for a month. Do you know of any good apartments for rent around Pattaya? Choice 7 or close by? No, here, keep up the good work. No, you're going to have to go. As for a month, 30 days, you can book through Airbnb for apartments monthly. Check on Airbnb. They can do monthly bookings, 30 days for apartments. John Shaw's, nothing wrong with Peterborough, nothing at all. I lived there for 4 years. Thailand, Rick on tour. Good evening, mate. Love your live chats. Thank you very much. Thank you. Pleased you're here, mate. All right, Yogi Bar. Afternoon, Kev. How are you, young man? Young man. I'm well, mate. Thank you very much. How's the weather? Still heavy raining? No, bad one Thursday. It's all right now. I'm near the bridge. Oh, you're talking to someone else. All right, mate. Kevin's been on the tea and whiskey tonight. No, but he has been on the tea. It's cold now, but it'll do. It's better than nothing. Rick Sanchez, would you recommend Thailand to a rich single man? Oh, all right, single male. There's a man who is resistant to STTs. Check the World Health Authority on HIV in Thailand, and you will find that on their graph of the HIV, the most countries with the most HIV, Thailand is very low. There's a surprise for you. Thailand is very low for that. It's about 4'6", 3'8", something like that. But yes, I would recommend Thailand to any man that can afford to be it. You don't have to be rich, which is just as well. But you would have a great life here. Just make sure you're able to stay. Ed Horn, where did he go? This is flying. Ed, quite, oh yeah, I've been thinking about cannot. Stop talking amongst yourselves. I get lost on the questions, and then I'm reading out what you're asking someone else. Billy Hilton, which condos are close to the nightlife? Hoping to find myself girled out of my stay getting 6 months. I don't know. There's loads of them. You'll get hotels that'll do a 6 month deal. You'll get guest houses that'll do a 6 month deal. For me, everyone, even I might do a 6 month deal. No, loads of them. Anywhere around Soy you've got the whole of Pattaya, left or right. Robert Milligan, Spark. This is the referee for the Lady Boy Water Volleyball Tournament. Charity though. I have been so busy sorting all the other stuff and to get this competition out. I've done all the editing for those, and I will now edit the water volleyball, Lady Boy water volleyball charity day. It was an excellent day. In fact, I had my Sunday dinner today on the ticket I won, and did a little quick review of the what was it? The Sportsman, the Sportsman Bar, Soy 13, their Calvary, Sunday Roast Calvary. So I'll get it out in the next week. Andrew Hill, Facebook Marketplace, there's lots of deals on rooms. That's another one. There are a lot of condos to rent, apartments to rent on Facebook. Go on your Facebook, do a search, property rental Pattaya, hot sales, hot rentals Pattaya. They'll all come up. The thing is with that, you need to be here. They will come on Facebook groups and they will be gone in a day or two. So it's only good if you're here. Brian Frame, you use Google Translate on your mobile phone to translate in language, including Thai. You can, but it's not very good with Thai. It really isn't. And I'm still trying to work out, because every now and again a word comes up, it's cuddle. it will go a sentence and it will go cuddle. I don't know what that is, but it's meant to be something, obviously. Sick Buffalo, good evening, sir. Good to see you and love the big prize. Yes, I hope you'll be in it. The first one will be on tomorrow. Just living the Thai life. Good evening, young man. Good evening. And everyone else. Yeah. Robert Davis, what's the bar rate? 42.20, something like that. It's a low 42s. It did go down to 41.95. Neil in Thailand, hello mate, how are you? How's the form, Kev? Very well, very good, thank you for asking. John Alsop, we might be able to rent a room in a local hotel for about 15,000 baht a month. He might get it for 10 or 12, depending on the hotel. There are deals going on, especially 6 month deals. He could get one 10,000, 9,000 a month. Simon Last, I hope it's Yorkshire tea. It's Tetley's extra strong. And apparently it's getting harder to find. They seem to be stopping it in England. I have no idea. No problem, Quasman. I've got you sorted. I'm just skipping over you and your mate. Jimmy James, I think with Airbnb you will pay a service charge which is quite high, but you'll get what you want. I don't see a problem with that myself. Give the hey up, Kev. How you doing? Yolks, Kev. Very well, Kev. Thank you. Lee J, are you or have you filmed them draining the fishing place? They never rang me. I've been really busy. I've been editing the videos for the competition. I asked Wilf to call me, to ring me as soon as they start draining the lake, getting the fish. He never called me, and I've been ultra busy. Steve Monash, JC retired Cheap Asia, did a vlog for a house, 12,000 baht, very nice house. And I watched it. It was a very nice house. I'll say mine's better. Mine's 3-bedroom. His was a 2-bedroom, but nonetheless, for 12,000 baht was a very, very nice house. But you've got to be here and be there when they come up, or they're going to go quick. But worth watching that. That's a nice house for 12,000 baht a month. Benny Hilton, can you take girls back in hotels though? I hear not. You hear wrong. If you do like the really big family 5 stars and that, they frown upon it, but they will charge it like 1,000 baht for as a joiner fee. Other than that, the rest, no problem whatsoever. So don't worry too much about that. John Holder, it's disappearing because Tet is extra strong is for pussies. No, it's not. It's for real men. Tet is extra strong. Nothing wrong with that, mate. I like a strong cup of tea. Flying by questions. I'm apologising if I miss people here, but it is flying by. Brian Frame, people, time to start deciding on your bum buds. Like a die. Up to you. Up to you. I have to sit a bit close because I can't read the freaking questions otherwise. First step investment. What are the plans for the meetups at the Hideaway, and then afterwards? What are the plans? Every Wednesday. Well, I have no idea what you're on about. What are the plans for the meetups at the Hideaway, and then afterwards? What are the plans? Meet nights every Wednesday, 8 p.m. till midnight, late-ish. There are no plans for after the midnight because I have a wonderful partner. She works until 11 p.m. Then she comes down for half an hour and we have to leave. She's very tired. So that's that. My nights of going on out after the meet nights with subscribers, I'm afraid, are pretty much over. Where are we? Kev, did you watch Thailand Unplugged? Latest video about his visa problem? Yes, I did. Immigration are clamping down on the visas, the visa runs. And Stephen's been here a long while, and then came in on a tourist, which to them looks dodgy. I'm not going to say he exaggerated or over exaggerated at all, but if you go through, you will see lots of people being pulled aside. So if it looks dodgy, they are going to pull it aside and check it. I like a die, my honey. I like a die. Can't see, she's only got a towel on. My eyes only. Kev, where can you smoke cigars at? Anywhere. All these new smoking laws coming out, everyone's ignoring it. I don't know what's going on. But you can get cigars at the tip Plaza, where I showed the tattoo video, where Art Street moved to. There is a cigar shop there. A good one, very good one. Cigars from all over the world. Ballsy 31133. Tetley Gold is the dogs and bollocks. I like Tetley Extra Strong. I'm sorry, but I may have to try it when I can no longer get Tetley's Extra Strong. Paul Hart, good evening, mate. How are you? If you go to the border for visa runs, will they definitely let you back in? I don't know. If you've been doing back-to-backs and it looks dodgy, you've got loads of stamps in your book, no, probably not. I'm not an immigration man at the border. Brian Frame, £1,000 will be a good life anywhere in Thailand. If you like the bars, etc., you will need more. There's a man that is disciplined. It's a fact. If you're a big drinker and like the bars and the girls, forget £1,000. You can treble that easy. There's a lot of tea aficionados in tonight. And I only like the Tetley's Extra Strong, I'm afraid. Steve Dillon, is it best to buy the flight ticket at a travel agent or a phone app? I'm not sure about travel agents anymore. I'd sooner buy online. Any of the onlines. I think what's his face? The little bald guy. Rob. Rob that does a lot of his flights and stuff on Kayak. And believe me, if he's using Kayak, whatever Rob's using, I'll use, because he gets a lot of deals. He needs to. So Rob uses Kayak a lot. Don't ask me how to spell it. I ain't got a clue. But that seems to be a good flight for flights, a good site. Mine sub, I just rented a 23 square metre condo in Pattaya from a bar girl for 55,000 a week. Yeah, I actually believe you. That's how bad it's got with them. Sky Scanner, yes, that's another good one. Rob uses them as well. He goes through them all, checking. So, Rizzo Blizzo, have you noticed less Chinese tourists so far this year? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. But in saying that, I don't go out so much of a night, and I don't go to Walking Street and they're all up and down there with their flags, following the flag. So there is a downturn. How much of one, I have no idea. Where are we? Sinister, good day, Kev. How are you, mate? I'm very well, sir. Jack Jones, Sainsbury's red label tea bags. We'll get off the tea bags now, please. The travelling trader, I might see you in a couple of weeks. That'll be great, mate. Well done, thank you. As long as you don't use tea bags twice. I do, I hang them out. Rizzo Bizzo retracted. What happens in the windmill stays at the windmill. It certainly does. Where are your new... oh, what we pushing? Sick Buffalo night. Where are your new sick videos, Sick Buffalo? Did you know there's 2 channels, Sick Buffalo? Someone's copying him. 220 watching, hit that like button. Mine's up. Yes, please, that would be nice. That's what we're here for, or trying to be. The L-Man Travel Supermarket for cheap flights. I hope you people are keeping an eye on these. You're getting a lot of good little sites for flights, so you can write them down and go through them. Thank you very much to the L-Man. Are you XP4? Good evening, young man. How are you? How's the beach restoration getting on? They're well past the central road now, so it's looking good. One knows it. Sunday morning here in California, Kev. If you find a good deal for a ticket online from a service, take a look at the site of the airline as well. Sometimes they have sales that are not advertised. Sounds like getting the flights are more difficult than I thought. All I can say, if you see a flight and you're satisfied with the price, book the bugger. Time you get back after looking round, it could be gone. If you're satisfied, book it. International business. I couldn't afford international business class. Promo Codes Hotel's a good site. Here we're back and we're doing all the sites. But people, be writing this stuff down. That is all good information for you. Not for me. I'm here. I live here. I don't need to go anywhere. I am on holiday. Joseph Duncan, I can't believe Pattaya United have decided to move out of town. Any idea why? I have no idea why, unless they've sold the ground. I believe they're moving down towards Bangkok. So, change of name, everything. I have no idea why. Probably Soy 6 beaten to all the punters. Good evening, Ryan, South Wales. How are you, mate? Kev, would 3 or 4 days trip be too short for some Thai fun? Well, it depends where you're tripping from. But no, it wouldn't be too short. I'd come for the day if I had to. Ducati Martin, not all, most 5 stars, big family. The big boys are not. Kendall and Viv enjoying life. We're in a 31 thumbs up, Kev. What was Lloyd Cotton like this year? Washed out. It was totally washed out on the beach. Massive storm. It was wrecked. They had the Loy Patong around the Lake Makrachan, which was brilliant, but I couldn't get back for it. The traffic, everything was murder. But the beach road was washed, unfortunately. Am I one of 5 to give thumbs up? Come on, guys. Yeah, come on, guys. Thumbs up, please. Please. All right, done. Doug T, Cafe and China Airlines have some good Black Friday weekend deals. It's a bit late, isn't it? Wow, gone too quick. So I've really got to get a new one. George Colley, I'm back in Pattaya now. Good luck, mate. Hope you're enjoying it. What's tight to chili, mate? Private joke, guys. Yeah, I do know that one. It's actually Thai for chili is prick. Yeah, there you go. So when a bird says, Kev, you're hot stuff, what she means is I'm a prick. Sinister, I got Perth to Phuket, return 99 Australian, best midnight sale I've seen. That was, wasn't it? I'd have had some of that. More about flights. Charlie Louise Ashton, good evening. Liam P, I'm there in 7.5 days with Aeroflot from Dublin to Moscow to Bangkok. Good luck. Oh, Aeroflot. Well, the Russians manage it, so why shouldn't you? Ducali Martin, please, none of that on the chats. I can't have that. And the next one, you put something like that, I will have to give you a 300-second time out. So please, be a good boy. Come here, find out yourself. Have you seen any vendors at some of the night markets targeting forengs, importing things that you can find at? We are forengs. They are not targeting us. We are a target. So it doesn't matter. And that goes for all over the world. Even if you was in Italy, in Spain, in China, anywhere. Holiday tourists, no matter what nationality they are targets. They're not targeting. We've already got it stamped on our head. So that's a fact. It is a fact. But what I tell you, Sky Scanner, yeah, man. Kevin in Paradise. Good evening, mate. How are you? All the best. Thank you very much. Gary Lambert. Gary Lambert. Hopper Flight app. Very excellent. I hope you guys are writing this down, so I'm sick of reading them out. Any woman with you tonight? Yeah, of course. Nang, my partner, she's here. She's back from work. We got back at 11:20, and I ran around getting everything ready. My name is Mark. I'm from Germany. Good evening, Mark Schaefer. I look sometimes your video. When I see you anytime in Pattaya, we can drink a beer together. But then a good German beer. I don't know a good German beer. Hops, I don't know. But we will. You find it, I'll drink it. Aeroflop, air clap your hands, yeah. Hope to see you on Wednesday night, mate. George, be great. The Aeroflot, didn't they have like a funny shaped Concorde with the nose cone had bits coming out just to make it look a bit different? Wasn't that Aeroflot? Oh, I think so. Robert Medman, evening, Kev. Me and the other half are wondering, are you filming the draining of the lake at Wilf's? As I said, I asked Wilf to call me, and I have received no call. And he would call me, so I'm going to pop around tomorrow and see what's going on. Steve Monash, yeah, I noticed you was lenient with him, mate. No worries. Full bucket list. How's it, Kev? From Cape Town. See you in May. Good evening, Cape Town. Be good to see you in May. $50,000 US. How long could I chill in Thailand? Couple of years, I should think, easily. A couple of years, maybe 3 years. If you're chilling. If you're partying, about a year. Yes, they are. Ryan Tesco, they're still taking the £50 notes at the moment. They're changing in the UK in March. It wouldn't matter to me. I haven't got any. Soy TV Thailand, the exchange rate today was 42.20. It's gone up a little bit. Mark Shaper, Kev, Lucky Love Bar, Soy 6. I won't be meeting you there, sir. I don't go to Soy 6. I haven't been there for a long, long while. And I'm now with a partner who wouldn't like me to go to Soy 6 either. So I'm afraid any bars around there are out. We could go to the Hideaway, have a beer. Billy Hilton, what did he put that was bad? Nothing, mate, nothing at all. What is the best Thai beer? I think that's down to taste on a lot of people. Depends who you are. For me, I drink the Singer Light, but others like Chang, they like Leo. Rob 20 seconds a Leo man. Jeff Carter is a Chang de la Chang man. Everyone's different. Everyone's got different tastes. I have the best taste, obviously. and I prefer Singer Light. I like a light beer. Billy Hilton, what did Ducal do that was worth kick off? I didn't kick him off. I asked him that I removed the question and asked him not to put those type of questions, asking how much for certain things. I didn't kick him off. I just removed him, removed the comment, and asked him very politely not to put those sort of comments up. Tom Mayer, can you use Android TV Kodi box? Apparently you can. I've heard people have them. I don't know how good they are. I don't use any box. I have no English, American. I have no English speaking television. I don't watch it. It's solely for Nan. It's all Thai. I ain't got to pay for English channels. And we're happy. I do my YouTube stuff. She watches shit on the box. It's a fair swap. It's a good deal. Robert Redmond, right, okay, cool. Full bucket list, see you in May. Be great. Different drinks for different needs, absolutely. Peter Strier, Kev, you're looking well, still watching me. Thank you very much, mate. Ducati Martin, no worries, mate. I'm just telling you that apparently it's not me. I'd love to answer them all night long. But apparently they're not liked and YouTube don't like them, and they're just, they're party poopers, really, isn't they? But it's not me. I would love to answer every question all night long. But apparently there's some questions that you can't talk about, unfortunately. China Bing Bong, tea. Yes. Best drink of the day, better than any beer. Paul Hart must have the best taste, Kev, same as I drink now. Absolutely. I love a Singer Light. Steve Dillon, get Kev a beer, press the dollar sign at the bottom right corner of the screen. Be nice, Stephen, but up to them, not me. I would not ask for it. John O'Sock, if you buy a case of beer from 7-Eleven, you get a better price and they'll deliver it to your house for free. I don't have a bottle of beer in my fridge. I don't have alcoholic drink in beers. I have had a few subscribers bring me a bottle of whiskey. They're in the cupboard there, and if people come round visit, I will offer them a whiskey. I don't like alcohol in my house. I wouldn't drink at home. So that's me. I'm a weakling. I'm not a drinker. Dark Leo beer is good too. I'm not sure about dark beers. I'm really not. I don't like them. Dan, wheels up in 24 hours. Hotel on Bacau. You'll be having a good time, mate. Yorkie Bar coming out for the first time, June, July. Is it best to book a room in advance or try it with a better price on arrival? I found you're better off booking in advance. When you come in on arrival and walk in, they think they've got you. I've actually gone into a hotel off the street to book a room. They've given me a price. I've gone out. I've booked it on Agoda and gone back in a couple of hours later and said, I'm in. And it was cheaper. For some reason, walking in off the street, they're whacking prices. They think you need somewhere you're desperate. So I would always say book on Agoda or whatever, booking.com. There's loads of them. We can have all them websites up now. But I don't like going in off the street to book a room. Leo for ladies, Chank for men, sing it for those in between. No, I don't mind. Dollar signs, yeah. Oh, what? They know the best with the China being. Tom Maher, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Kev, any plans to visit the new Mahancom Tower with the glass view? No, none whatsoever at all. I did the Hurricane, the Hilton there at the end on the glass platform, and I shit myself. I've got to be honest with you. I'm such a coward. I really am sometimes. It's not it's not a good feeling looking down through that on a bit of glass. On the Hilton, on the in Hurricane, I was walking on the beams that the glass was set on. I wouldn't walk on the glass. So no, I'd visit it. I just wouldn't go on it. Basil Brush, good evening. Is there a Thai cider? I don't know. You can get plenty of ciders out there. There's a Black Rat. I don't know. Is that in Thai? Is it brewed here? But you can get fongs and stuff. They do it on draft as well here, cider. But for a Thai cider, I honestly don't know. Derek McCauley, the Tupolev 2144 Aeroflot's Concorde equivalent, but didn't have a very nice attitude. It was Russian then, wasn't it? Stephen Monash, we have to maintain certain standards. Hence, certain comments not accepted. Yeah, accepted by me, but not by YouTube and certain other authorities that do monitor. So, unfortunately, it's not good. Coke is my go-to. Again, I like Pepsi. I'm not trying to be different, but I prefer Pepsi. Liam P, get the swimming pool on top of Mike's shopping mall. Do you recommend? I will do when it's finished. They're converting it into a hotel, and the swimming pool is closed at the moment. So perhaps they'll do that up. They'll renovate that as well. That needed it. Rizzo Bizzo, Kev should throw a keg party at the house. bring a keg and we'll see what we can do. Dan Brown, good evening from Cardiff. Kev, roll on next Saturday. I take it you come here next Saturday, or is this football on or something? I no idea. How do you find your Kev? Jan Potter, that's a good name. How do you find your lifestyle in Thailand? I enjoy my lifestyle in Thailand very, very much. It was better than the lifestyle that I had in the UK, working until 8 o'clock at night, going home, going to bed, getting up at 8, going to work 6.5 days a week. I was the only person that worked in my warehouse. Because of all the government rules and regulations, PAYE and all it's just a minefield, absolute minefield of paying out, never stops paying out. I liked my lifestyle in Spain, but unfortunately to me, Spain's got just as expensive to live as the UK. The only thing I can say that Spain does have over Thailand is daylight hours. You know, it gets dark at 10 o'clock at night. In the summer, you've got long daylight hours. Thailand, you've got sort of 6:30 to 6:30. You've got 10 hours daylight, whereas Spain, you've got 14, 15 hours, 16 hours daylight. That's the only thing that Spain has, to me, over Thailand. But I can get around that, it's easy enough. That's that. Lifestyle here, fantastic. Ruby Schwenhund, can we expect any travel videos soon? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping to be able to go away to show you something next month. I'm going away with some friends for three days, 3 nights, to look at something to show you. At the moment, it is difficult with Nan. She's worked 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I take her to work in the morning. I bring her home at night at 11. We're trying to sort out for Nan to get a few days off that we can go away and do something. Do something like show you something. We'll do something anyway. But it's just difficult at the moment. I want to go away. I need to go away. At the moment, hopefully December. May Hotel any good, Kev? I don't know. I don't know all the hotels in Pattaya. I'm trying to get round them. I'm trying to show what I can, and I'm trying to get you deals like winning 7 nights in one in a good hotel. There's only me. I need to get around. If May are part of the August, March, and all that, then they were good hotels. They were good, but I can't say anything about a hotel that I haven't walked into. So difficult one. But if it's part of them, they are good hotels. Hi, Rotish 123. Hi from Sweden. Hello, Sweden. How's it going with construction work downside Diana? I haven't been down there for a while. I'm not even sure they've started. It's all cleared. It's not only is it's all cleared, it's all very high, like corrugated fencing, very high, so you can't see a lot. NDTVI, Nick 2 is going through his book of South Asian wildlife. You're in soy 60. Foreign travels, can you envisage any situation that would make you want to return to the UK? No. None whatsoever. I'll run out of money. Even that I wouldn't need to go to the UK. I'd go to Spain. No, UK, in all fairness, let's be honest about it. The UK in the last 40 years, every, whatever you want to call them, political party that has been running England has made a complete and utter balls up of it and only been in it for themselves. The only good that they see of their citizens is cash cows. And there is nothing that England can give to me. I love the country. It's fantastic. The people that have run it for the last 40 years have smashed it to pieces and just torn it apart. They've ruined a great nation for their own greed. So forget England. For me, because of the people that run it, not because of the country. That's my faults. Like it or not, I can't do much about it. The L-man, Thai people have a great work ethic. They absolutely do. I don't know a harder working, longer houred nation. They get things done. They adapt. There's no health and safety that I've ever seen. And they just get on with it. They don't get an hourly rate, they get a daily rate. If the job takes 10 hours, 12 hours, that's what they get. So they are a very, very hard working work ethics. And they love to work. Nan loves it. She loves her job. She loves working. I tell her not to go, and she says, "Oh, I won't go." Well, go then. See you later. Lucas, watching this at the airport, waiting for the flight to Bangkok. I may be in bed asleep by the time you get here. It's still nice. It's cold. But who knows? Have a good flight, mate. Bizzo, I would fly off the Flipper Lodge before I move to the UK. Yeah, that's the way I feel. But I wouldn't have to. Ty Keith. Good evening, Kev. Sorry I'm late. I just rolled off the nest. She's prettier than you, I'm afraid. Excuse accepted, mate. Nothing. No problem with that. Mr. Lucky 7, same in the USA. Good night, Kev. I will pop by and say hi on my next trip to Pattaya. Hope to see you, sir. Hope to see you, and good night. Thanks for coming in. Ballsy 33, out of fleece money off UK citizens and all governments in the West. Yeah, they're all the same, none of them are any different. I like what's just been going on in Paris. Now, on the French, this is over the price rises in fuel, in petrol in France. And basically about 80,000 French have tried to burn Paris down over it. They stick up for themselves. They don't take the bullshit. I'm not saying England should do the same. but it wouldn't. It might change a few minds of the parliamentary gits that are trying to ruin the country and ruin the people. So I enjoyed watching it, and it's a shame that it happened. But it's good that the French people stick up for themselves and don't take the bullshit from their governments. That's my fault on it. That's it. Carl J explores. You're so right about this country. It's gone to poo. Wish I could move on. Just waiting for my son to get settled and I'm out of here. Yeah, and that's another thing. I mean, I'm out. I'm done. But I feel sorry for my brother's children, my sister's children that have had children that are stuck there and just they can only do the best they can. They've had children and it's the generations back now behind me that I really feel for. I really do. Pattaya Thailand, the Gamer Boys. I weigh 350. I have to pay 3 times what a handsome man pays. No, you don't. I'm sure you don't. I don't know what the Gamer Boys. Or is it, I have no idea who you're talking about, AJ. I really don't. NDTV, I agreed about politician. It's almost as if it was all deliberate. I believe that. I believe it's all deliberate. There is going to be, I believe, this is me, nobody else. Theresa May is ballsing it up. Come March, there's not going to be any sort of deals or anything. It's going to all crash, break down, because Parliament won't let it there. They're all going to argue about it in the Parliament, the Houses of Parliament, and it's going to end up another referendum and a stay vote. That's all it's about. Mark my words. If I'm wrong, I'll have a cup of tea with only 1 sugar in it instead of 2. Yeah, you can hold me to that. Mike Owen, hi Kev, I'm thinking of coming over for 3 months. How do you go about getting a visa? Thanks. Mike Owen, you can get a 60-day tourist visa. And then you can, on arrival here, you can go to immigration, John TM, and get a 30-day extension. You got 90 days. If you do the 30-day on arrival, go to John TM, you still only get 30 days, but you can do a 60-day in the UK. You find out you might be able to do a 90-day, but I think you do a 60-day in UK at the Thai embassy, and then get a 30-day extension at John TM or immigration, wherever you're going to give you 90 days. Mark Wilmerson, it's true what you say about the UK, but it did pay for your life over there. Yes and no. I was in Spain for 7 years, and Spain has paid for 50% of it. So, yes and no, 50-50. But someone had to pay for it. Maybe it was me working me cods off. I got out of the UK as soon as I could. That's all I can say about it. And I think if I was there now, I would be struggling. I'm afraid to say. Nine Maxam, hello to Oman. Good evening, young man. Uncle Albert, Steve Dillon, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Made me jump, that did. Oh, it was a reply to the Gamer Boys question asking if fatties pay more. Yeah, we pay by the pound. I've lost one. Jules Coley, good to the French. Yeah, absolutely. Jan Potter, any top tips for first timer traveling alone? Not really, mate. I always travelled alone. What I did here, stayed here that way. Just be respectful to the Thais. Smile. Don't become aggressive. Don't have rows. Don't drink too much. If you get drunk, things get out of hand. But no, it's great here. I don't know many people that come as like parties, 2s, 3s, 4s, except for the 2 Nicks, of course. But everyone I know that comes to the Hideaway, everyone comes as a solo tourism. Scott East, I bang on Kev. UK's finished. Yeah, I know. And it's greed, mate. Yes, it's all greed. George Colley, pretty sure about the UK. Yeah, Jan, you'll be fine. I've been there 5 times alone. I always came alone, and it didn't matter. There was always people wherever you went. I always had a great time. Steve Meyer, it's indifference. Yeah, it's all their own agendas, Steve. Their own agendas, what they want. And they're fighting to keep what they have. They don't care about the rest. It's all about them. Yeah, Pattaya, right? Yeah, I saw that, mate. Thanks. The French elite have learned the hard way not to push the French people too far. They should have learned that during the French Revolution when they was putting them on the guillotine. The French push them too hard, they'll go crazy. Joseph Douch, what are your favourite expats? Those that are nice, those that are pleasant, those that don't come here and bring their baggage with them. They're my favourite expats. Lancashire lad, good evening, mate. The first of my live streams you've managed to catch. I don't know. Where'd you go on a Sunday? Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock. What, you fishing? I don't know. What are you doing? May never wanted Brexit in the first place, hence the mess with it. Well, absolutely. But at the same time, who was May? No one had heard of her until this Brexit lot. Has she just been put in as the fall guy? Because no, whoever's in is not going to get a clean Brexit. So has she just been put in as the fall guy to take the brunt of it and then disappear into obscurity? Who was John Major? No one had heard of John Major. And all of a sudden, one day, we all woke up and he was Prime Minister. It all stinks. It stinks. Not in here. No, sorry, just checking. But it does. It all stinks. Who were these people before they became Prime Minister? No one voted these people. I think they just put in as fall guys and then they'll scurry off and get the blame for everything. And it weren't us. She didn't know what she was doing. Yeah. Rizzo Blizzo, Tommy Robinson, the Prime Minister. Probably. It will probably need someone like him. How about Trump? Would he go to England? Would he give up his citizenship in the UK and take up British citizenship? We need a Putin. That's what we need in the UK. You don't take any bullshit either. That's what we need. He'll say, you're doing this, or we're bringing the tanks in. So should we probably. I think we should have someone a bit harder. What's the crack with the 6-month multi-entry visa? Do you have to leave Thailand on 90-day mark and then come back? I have no idea. I've never used one. I've never had to. B-Max, 3 feet of snow here in Canada already. Enjoy it, mate. One of my pet hates, the two things, snow and waking up, getting out to work in the morning and scraping ice off the motor. Ah, unbelievable. I don't need to do that here. I didn't need to do it in Spain, in Mojaca. Inland you would, but Mojaca, coastal, not once. Thumbs up, please, guys. Yeah, come on, thumbs up. How many have I got, Steve? Have I got any? All right, we have a no-deal Brexit, and we go on to what's WTO? What the what? I have no idea. I'm no good at all that abbreviation stuff, mate. I'm terrible. I can never work them out. Hello to me in the cows, Brandon George. You in soy 6, mate? Charles McCoy. You have my thumbs up, Stephen. Thank you very much, Charles. Stephen Wright. Hi, Kev. Good to see your smiley face. Just got my flight booked for April. 4-week stay. If I see you, I'll buy you a beer. Well, you should see me. The water battles. Oh, you're going to be here for that, are you? Songkran. I was actually happy last year going to Spain for April, but I had like 3 years of it, 2 years of videoing it, and I was pleased to be out of it last April. But I'm also at the same time pleased to be here this year, next year for it. It's a love-hate relationship, Songkran. It really is. You need to book a hotel because getting from the east side down there and back after is going to be a job. It really is. Don't drink too much. Don't go out with NDTV or anything. I have been monitoring their alcohol intake. And I'll tell them, I'll say it now. 3-4 months till burnout. You're going to need to slow down, guys. You really are. Dang, did I, by the way, get rid of pool table on meat nights? No, it's buried underneath the food. But later on, they take the top off and you can have it back for a while. But now more and more it's been, they're putting the food out, more food on the pool table. So that's all. That's where the pool table is at the moment. Wednesdays. Stephen Overy, yes, a travel on my own much better. It's much better. You're not all arguing. I want to go here, yeah, but I want to go there. You don't come on the holiday to do what other people want to do. And when you come as a group, you tend into fighting over who's going what where. Do it alone. You're much better off. David Baber, having the UK as a home is perfect. Really? I mean, really? As long as you've got the dosh. No, it's not. If you've got the dosh, it's even more reason to get out while you've still got it. In my opinion. In my opinion. If you've got it, take it and run. Felix Unger, Pattaya prior, all the guys on PR still waiting for you to finish your travel vlog. Part 19 was the last vlog. Are you going to finish the story? It was very, I enjoyed Pattaya Prior's videos. I thought he was absolutely brilliant narrating on them. If there is a last one, I'd like to see it. I really would. Maybe sneaking out to do some more. I would like to see that as well. Steve Dillon, I'll be travelling to Thailand alone for a month. I went with a group 9 years ago and think it's better to travel alone. Do what you want when you want. Exactly. Exactly. Robert Redmond, struggling on my ass as it is government tow with benefits off me for disability. A lot of disability benefits are being removed, taken down, refused for no reason. There's been a lot of crap happening in the UK about this disability having to prove it, and people are being refused it and actually dying of their conditions. So, but no one gives a fig, do they? Love to hit them lotto balls. I'll be there in a flash. Yeah, Billy Hilton, thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Cole J explores, what's your Christmas Day and your New Year's Eve plans? I don't have any. I've got no plans yet. See what happens. I might go fishing. New Year's Eve will be in Pattaya Beach, the fireworks. This year I will not be going to the pier, Valley Heights Pier. It was absolutely murder after the firework display, trying to get back down Walking Street, Beach Road to get to the car. It took, well, it seemed like forever, but I bet I should think it was over 2 hours trying to get from the pier back to the other end of Walking Street. It was absolutely awful. I will not go back to Ballyite Pier for the fireworks. I will stay on the beach. Foreign travels, what are your top 3 must-do things in Pattaya? Good question. Top 3. Round the islands on the boat, which I've done with Captain Mal, the Nirvana, going out on a big boat, the Nirvana 60-foot catamaran. Been on that out on that a few times, videoed it. Driving around, people come here, they'll sit in the bars in the beach front, we all know where, and they don't go anywhere. If they was to hire a car 3 or 4 days and drive out and just drive around, I absolutely love getting in the motor and just going wherever and just looking. It's amazing the things, the places you'll come across. I love that. Thirdly, my apologies. Just sunsets, having a beer, having a bite to eat with a sunset. Unfortunately, it's been very, very hazy, rainy, cloudy, and at the moment, sunsets are off. They really are. It's hot, it's warm, there's sun, but it's very hazy. You're not getting good sunsets at the moment. You haven't for quite a while. But that's what I like doing. I mean, they're chilling out things. I'm not a drinker. I don't want to sit in a bar and having birds in my ear. Oh, handsome man, all day long, buy me drink. I'm fed up with that. I'm past that a long while ago, years ago. So it's nice now just to chill out and go and do things away. Yeah. That's my 3 things to do. I came a little late due to the traffic congestion in London. 6 o'clock on a Sunday. Okay. And the road closures due to the latest gang stabbings. You wouldn't recognise the place these days. Latest gang stabbings. All they should do is let all these gangs carry on and then arrest the last one standing for them all. While gangs of nasty little people are all stabbing each other, gets rid of the gangs. Maybe I'm wrong. I wouldn't be looking for anyone personally, not until they've dwindled down quite a bit. And that's my thoughts on it. Brinkman, one day of Songkran is enough. It's total chaos. It is absolute chaos. It really is. It's good chaos though. If you don't mind being waterlogged and trench foot. Oh, I went too far, too quick, too soon. It does fly. I've still got to get a new mouse. I did try settings. It's not worked. Look, the cash is flying, Kev. Can get his round the world ticket soon. It's this time. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ty Jamie. Oh no, Cole J explores. What was Ty Jamie? Kev, I have to agree. I had to babysit my mate a holiday. Yeah, absolutely. They get drunk, they get paralytic. You're carrying them home. Keep it to yourself. It really is better. Larry Fornilia. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, Larry. I'm going to have to talk to you on FaceTime and get it settled at last. Thanks for joining us, mate. I hope you enjoy it. Good to see you here, sir. Thanks for coming. Ty Jamie, I was worried about him. How old was he, mate? If he's over 21, don't. He can look after himself. So that Andy at the Hardaway is a good pool player Monday night in 69 baht and 10 p.m. He's a good pool player. He's actually, they have tournaments at the 69 bar, they have killer pool. And they have big tournaments. I'm not sure where, because I ain't good enough to go. But Andy's won the tournaments a few times for some good money. See, you're not... Thailand is illegal to gamble. The killer pool competition tournaments is not classed as gambling. That's why you see them advertised everywhere. They can advertise them out, put them out. It's a tournament competition. It's not gambling. That's why you see so many now. First of all, I was all worried about them, but as it's progressed, it's come to it that it's not seen as gambling. So yeah, lots of killer pool tournaments, competitions all over the place now. Dash Dragon, hey Kev, are you still liking your new place over your last house? No, I'm loving it. It is absolutely smashing. I don't even really want to go out. I could stay here, go and swim in the pool, and I can stay around here all day. It's a great house. I really do love it. So much 200% better than the last house. Carl J explores Pier was a nightmare. I remember the video. Absolutely mental chaos. I won't fall into that trap again. For AIM travels, I would love to go to Pattaya alone. Unfortunately, the missus won't allow me to. But there's ways around that. If you've got a golf bag and a few clubs, you could be going to Spain for a couple of weeks. Portugal. People do it. They do it. They say there's one here now that's just done it. And he's put a Thai SIM card in his mobile phone. He's texted his wife to tell her that everything's great and he's having a great time in Portugal. And he sent it from his Thai SIM card that he's put in his phone. So she's not happy. He was crying about it the other night. You have to be very careful with this new fandangled technology. It can get you in a lot of trouble. Full bucket list. How's it, Kev? Can you buy a condo and rent it out as a Falang? Yes, you can. But you can't rent it for holidays. You cannot rent it legally for less than 30 days at a time. They brought it out. Hotel laws, hotel protection law that they are now enforcing. So 2 weeks, 1 week's holiday in your apartment. A lot of signs, messages going up on the apartment blocks about it as well. So some big fines for that. So yeah, you can rent it out, but 30 days minimum, month at a time. NDTVI, come out with us, Kev. Fuck off. I'm not a drinker. I'm a lightweight. I would love to, Nick. I really would. I really would. But I've seen your 4 a.m., 5 a.m. put-ups on the Facebook, and I'm very happily partnered up, and I don't want to spoil that. I would love to. I just can't. Name. I'm not scared of her. I'm not scared of Name. I'm petrified. No, Maxim, I'll be in Patong from 7th to 12th to 11th to the first 19. You're invited for a dinner in Grill Bill for a weekend. Do you know what? I might just take you up on that. Grill Bill. I'm sorry, I don't want to advertise great restaurants, but the food at Grill Bill, the ribs are fantastic. Anyone going there, even if you was going to Patong, Karen Beach, whatever, it's worth going there for the ribs in Camera. They're special. All the food there really is special. But there you go. I may take you up on that, 9 Maxim. I'm drooling. Don't be in John Sheen Christmas Eve trying to get a Pattaya night. Exactly. I would drive anyway. And you see the BART buses coming down to Praia Road from John Tien and they're just sitting there in the traffic after night. It's murder. Jamie, that's it. A bottle of Sangsum I just brought home is getting open. Cheers, Kev, Nick. Well, yeah, bring you back some memories, a bit of your yesterdays. Sax, good evening, young man. Thanks for joining us. You're late. Steve, right, I think I'll go to Hua Hin during Songkran. It might be drier. Or John TM. If you want drier, go to Hua Hin. I like Hua Hin. It's very nice there. John TM, Pattaya is going to be one and the same, like 6, 7 days of it. I think Hua Hin is 2 or 3 days. So Hua Hin, whatever it's called, it's the one over the pond from Pattaya. But nice there. Steve Monash, grilled bill is fantastic. Huge servings. Yes, it is. Huge servings. Where am I? It's flicked up. It's gone everywhere. Thai football's... Indeed, the Thai football season starts in February, but Pattaya United has been sold and moved to Bangkok. It's no longer Pattaya. That was an hour ago, Nick was talking about that. Oh, I don't know. You come on here. Neil Widdowson, hi Kev, just got back for the motorcycle show at the NEC. £16 to park. Mate. Unbelievable. Well, the hotel, the airports now in the UK are charging £3 to drop off at the airport. So if you want a taxi to the airport, you've got to pay an extra £3 for the drop off at the airport. Cash cow, cash cow. Bangkok Airport. I can drive down to Bangkok Airport. I can leave the car in the car park. Not long stay, short stay, and all that shit. I can leave the car in the car park. I can fly to Chiang Mai, leaving the car there. 4 days, come back. It's 250 baht a day. A day. Go to the airport in England. I have no idea now. £8-10 an hour. 250 baht a day at an international airport. Mountain Shore, yes, however, Buriram is the best team. I don't know. To be honest with you, when I went to see Pattaya United play, that I videoed it, I showed it, I wasn't that impressed in Thai football. I've got to say it, and I apologise for saying it, but it's true. I wasn't impressed. But there you go. One less reason to have a drink. Yeah, that was not good. Oh, we're all talking about fucking Nick now. What about me? Is it easy to get a retirement visa? Yes, it is. Absolutely easy. Better off doing it here, as far as I'm concerned. I did mine here in Pattaya. But if you meet the requirements, you're in. There's no problems whatsoever at all. Dan Brown, as a West Ham fan, needs some cheering up after yesterday's game. I have no idea how anyone got on anywhere in the football. I live here. I'm not bothered about the UK football anymore. I used to be. Don't get me wrong, but it's to me now. It'd be more of a hindrance going at 9, 10 o'clock at night, 2 in the morning to go and watch a game at one of the bars. And then my team would probably lose. But there you go. So Jamie, my wife is Thai. When we went to Pattaya, I didn't see her for 3 weeks. It was perfect holiday. You're a rotten sod. Bum, bum, bum. Ah, I was about a quite NYE's planning a gentleman's flower arranging evening. Oh, I'll come to that. Yeah, I'll have some of that. I'll bring some tea bags as well. Darren Lee, is there much work around Pattaya, John TM, for people who want to holiday long time and work a bit? No. One or the other, yeah. But holiday long time and work a bit and you want a job. Don't we all? I'll have some of that. You can't work here unless you got a work permit. Uncle Albert, been going to Thailand for 20 years, but am new to YouTube. You're my first subscription, cracking content. Uncle Albert, thank you very, very much. Thank you. I like that's the sort of comments you need to be making. Kev, when you moved to Thailand, how did you find the systems regarding your legal and personal tax matters? Was it a smooth transition? Yeah, I bundled it all up and I ran. I had my accountant deal with everything. My business was sold in August at the beginning, end of July. I left the UK in December. My accountant dealt with all tax matters and VAT. So always handy when you got an accountant, and a good one. So yeah, that it was a smooth transition. Paul, Heathrow cost me £12 for an hour. Yeah, absolutely. Rip off, disgusting, but that's what they do. Kev doesn't like football. Yeah. What English team do you follow, Kev? I don't talk football. I've talked politics a bit tonight. I shouldn't be talking politics, and I shouldn't talk religion. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Arsenal. I used to follow Arsenal years ago. I stopped following in my early 20s. After that, I supported myself, which was hard enough. Munger lives matter, Martin Ryder. They do. They do. Thank you. Graham, John TM, hi, have you heard anything what they're going to do with Rompo Beer bar area when lease ends in April? Shopping centre would be good. Well, I'm told it's going to be a shopping centre or a hospital. I'm hoping it's a shopping centre, a big supermarket. We've got about 3 hospitals here already, and a supermarket would be good. I think that's the way it's going to go. Terminal 22 and a half without planes on it. Dan Brown, got your marmalade packs ready for you, Kev. God bless you, mate. Thank you very, very much. Randy Matt, let's just go drink some beers, then go race go-karts. Yeah, can do. Can do. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I do like the old go-karts. Is he about munging me sideways? I'm going through this so quickly, I'm missing things and people. Kev, hope you've not had to use that Savlon. No, mate, it's nicely. It's in the cupboard there. It's on standby. I will need it one day, believe me. Where's the Kev-In-Thailand t-shirts? I am looking to put my foot in the water with them. It's very difficult at the moment. I've got someone, I couldn't design. Designing is pretty much a fault. I can't design. And I'm looking at people that are designing to sort something out. So I couldn't design an abstract. I really couldn't. So we'll see what happens. Lily Lulu, I paid £160 to park my car at the Hilton in Heathrow for a month. I didn't think that was too bad. Do your research first. Coach included to and from airport. That depends on where you live, doesn't it? That depends on how much a taxi would be from where you live to and from the airport. So until we have an address, we won't know. But if it's £50 each way on in a taxi, then you've just shot £60. So we can't go on until we know where you live. Sorry. Off to bed. Good night, everyone. Nick, piss off. You off to bed, 20 to 2. You've got another 2.5 hours yet of drinking. Don't tell us you're off to bed an early night. We know better than that, mate. You've put too much on your Facebook. Good night, Nick. If you're really going to bed. Hope she's good for you. Keon Nunes, I'm planning to retire there next year in a play for a retirement visa. I'm married to a Thai woman. Do you think I should register my marriage there also? I have no idea. When you're on a marriage visa with a Thai lady, there's more loops and stuff you have to go through to prove the marriage. Immigration will come to your house and hold interviews. Immigration will go to your neighbours and talk to them about your marriage and living where you're living. Sometimes it's just as better off, even if you're married, just to do a retirement and be done with it. I've read and heard a lot of loops and crack going on with marriage visas. So research it a bit more before you've got a year next year. Before you jump into it, decide and go into it more with the marriage visa. Yeah, 400,000 baht a year you'll need in a bank to show that, you know, it's half the money. But there's a lot more involvement in getting the visa, doing the visa every year. So look into it with that also. Can a celibate, teetotal, vegan, non-smoker have a good time in Pattaya? I shouldn't think he could have a good time anywhere. No, he couldn't have a good time. You couldn't even have a good time in a church, could you? So no, you couldn't. Felix Unger, Kev, I mentioned this before, but you missed my message. Hurin is pronounced Wahim, much easier to say. Yeah, there are many people that pronounce it many different ways, but I will use yours because it sounds easier. Wahim, wah, wah. I've not seen a W in it, but I'll believe you. Wahim, from now on, mate. That ain't taking a piss too much, but it is a lot easier. It really is. Hua, hoa, hua. No, Wahim, thank you very much. If anyone shoots me down over it, I will tell them to go see you about it. And I'll refer them to this, go through it, and then to you. But yeah, I like that. Wahim, that'll go. Good night, Stephen Overy. Good night, Nick. Has he gone yet? Has he gone? If he's gone now, we can talk about him. Jay Katz, I see Bennett Pandora Bar has opened a new bar called Avatar Bar in Tree Town. Has anybody been? Tree Town is going to be a very good little bar area. There's a few bars that have shut down, I believe, in 7 and 8 and have moved over to Tree Town. So it could be a good little bar area on its way up. In fact, I'm sure it is. I'm really sure it is. So check Tree Town out when you do come over. You could have some good nights there. Where else are we? I've got to be careful bringing the questions up. Andy T, evening Kev, great to see your vids and now live stream. Nice to hear about the Thai life. Yes, mate, thanks a lot. Thai life is the only way to go. If you can get out here ASAP as soon as you can, it's the only way to go. In my opinion, I love it. It's absolutely stress-free. I have zero stress. First of all, who cares? Why worry? And it's totally chilled. So I don't care about anything. I don't worry about anything. Nobody gets me down, gets me upset. I can have a go back and a laugh back, but it's not because I'm upset or they've put me on a downward. I just enjoyed it at the time. So, and that's what Thailand does to you. You're more chilled, more laid back, and you don't care. Anyone that wants to get away from the stress and the grief. Oh, what was that? Mr. 10 Man 69, thank you very, very much. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, but as I was saying, as soon as I could was when I came. And I made the right decision as far as I'm concerned. I would say do it as soon as you can. Every rain washed up, lot of garbage. Yes, well, it does. It always does. There will always be garbage washed up on heavy storms. Mr. 10 Man, why do these idiots keep asking about Boys Town? I haven't seen a question about Boys Town. It's going so quick. I've missed a load. I've missed so many questions. I've not seen any on Boys Town. It don't bother me. Sari Bosch, too much high buildings in Pattaya. Agreed. I do agree with that. They've put maximum with a buck, haven't they, for them? Even the apartments they're building are like small. There's no 35, 40s. They're all 30, 28, 25 square metre apartments, grand more in. It's all about the money all over the world. If I rented an apartment, I wouldn't want under 40 square metre. Whether that be a 1-bedroom studio, wouldn't be under 40. I would probably, if it was nice, settle for a 35. And that would be it. That would be it. Oh, they're off. Ah, munging me sideways. There you are, just lurking. Lurkio, Lurkio. Frankie Howard, Lurkio, up Pompeii. Good to see you lurking, Lurkio. Kev, have you seen Jeff Carter yet? No, he's not here. He's not in Pattaya yet. I think it's going to be another couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. It's going to be here for Christmas, before Christmas, but it's going to be another two or 3 weeks. I'm looking forward to seeing him, actually. So the sooner he gets here, the better. I owe him a meal. He paid for the last meal with the pepper and salt, and I owe him that. So the sooner I can get my debts out of the way, the better. Sean Sparks asked the question. Oh, right. Never mind. Oh, 1. Jeff Carter's Christmas party. I do believe it's on a Friday. Last year, he had to have it on a Wednesday. It was the only night Pandora's had free to have it, which was so unfortunate because I was looking forward to going to it and I had my own. There was nothing in it about it. It didn't matter. Jeff actually did email me and say, look, I'm ever so sorry. I said, no. It doesn't matter. It's your channel. You do what you want. But it was Pandora only had the Wednesday to do his Christmas party. And the only thing I was upset about was it was a Wednesday. I couldn't go. So hopefully this year, I believe it's on a Friday, and it will be great to be able to go. It really would. So thumbs up, Jeff, if it's a Friday, any night except the Wednesday. Oh, they're roaring there, they're arguing. Guys, Kev has asked before not to go on about Boys Town. Yeah, don't go on about it. I'd never do it. I'm not doing it. I do not want my arse wrecked going through there with a camera. It's not going to happen. Oh, it's gone too quick, yeah. Bum. Sorry, boss. Any date announced yet for Jeff Carter's Christmas party? I think there was something said about the Friday before. I'm not sure the date or whether it's in concrete that, but I believe it's going to be the Friday. Hedge Bike is selling t-shirts not considered working, right? And that is the thing, right? Let me talk to you about this. If you're doing it, and you can do it outside of Thailand, so you're selling t-shirts in the UK. I can't think of the website. T something. Jeff's doing it. Rob's doing it through these website in the UK, Europe, and America. That is not illegal. It's outside of Thailand. I don't want to do it outside of Thailand. So I'm looking what can be done, which I'm not sure. what way I've got to go. The reason being is the company in the UK, in America, in Europe, charges a lot of money, I think too much for the t-shirts, and that's in a nutshell. I can get them done here for a good price, sell them for a better price. If I have to go through the websites, I can't think the name. I think it's Tea Tree. I'm not sure, but they would be. Hey, it's for me. It's my. Of course, it's not too expensive. I don't want to take liberties. That's how I would feel. They're not. It's not them. It's these companies, the websites. So that's why I've not done it yet. I'm trying to look at other avenues to get a better rate for subscribers. That's all. I don't want people thinking I'm ripping them off when I'm not, and it's the other companies. Anyway, no, it's not considered working outside the country. So Jamie drank far too much on the nights out with Nick. Absolutely. Mahalo for your answer. Keon Noons, thank you. No problem, sure Kev will address it again. Oh, fuck, blimey, Pattaya Drona, he's woke up. What have I missed? Absolutely nothing, mate. It's been as good as gold. Yeah, I know, it's a surprise, but there you go. Thanks for joining us, Brian. About as got here 10 minutes, Mr. Tim, about the same as me. I just got here 10 minutes ago. You've been here all night. You've been here ages. It just feels like it, maybe. Walking ATM, don't know what that's about. Steve Monash, no drama, Brian. Good viewers here tonight. They are, Stephen, aren't they? It's been terrific. See, having it late, they're all in bed. They're all asleep. Even trolls need to sleep sometimes. Connor Tyrrell, have you bought a house in Thailand or are you renting? I rent. Many reasons for renting. One being travelling about. Rents are cheap, not expensive. No maintenance of properties. If I needed to sell it, it could take years. There you go. You're boring me with this. It's just not worth buying to me. If I have a Rux Rouse, but especially with condos, ask Nick. He bought his condo in the base. He's now having so many problems with the people that are staying in the base. He's now saying he's going to sell it. He can't stay there. Good luck with that, Nick. We'll see how that transpires. And that's the problem. I don't think it's worth buying. I could wake up tomorrow and want to go to Chiang Mai to live for 6 months. I can't if I've bought a house and I'm here. So that's what Thailand's about, really, is travelling more and stay in other areas, which I will be doing later, a lot later. I'll tell you, a lot later. When Nan's decided that she's done working, we will probably be up at Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, maybe Hua Hin. It could be anywhere. Buriram for 6 months or a year, and then go elsewhere, and then just keep going elsewhere. So that to me is why I wouldn't look at buying. The only reason it really is. UKAsia.com. Thank you very, very much, sir. I trade Forex and make a living when we are there in Thailand. Not a problem. Thanks, Kev. See you next week. Thanks, mate. Thanks for that. And it'd be great to see you next week. Absolutely fantastic, sir. Looking forward to that. And we can talk about Forex. You need to try the imported New Zealand steak at Santa Fe restaurant in Big C, Pattaya. Clang. 200 baht with a pint of iced tea. Not massive, but very nice. Well, that got me drooling. The 200 baht. What? So you could have two of them for 400 baht. It'd still be cheap and a bit bigger. Mickey 37152, whatever that's about. I heard that Pattaya is gearing up for the Chinese tourists. Also enjoy your videos. Jeff Carter is in Koh Samui. Yes, he is. I think Pattaya may have dropped a gear. The outlook on Chinese tourists this high season have dropped, but who's to know? Who knows what's going to go on over the coming couple of months? But they're trying to woo them back. I hope for Thailand's economy, they get them back. Doesn't bother me so much. I don't go down Walking Street following flags. That's all I can really say about them. So, Jamie, I will try the steak there at Santa Fe. That could be a couple of mouthfuls, but we'll see how big it is. If it's really small, I'll have two. Lancashire lad, you could put chat on slow mode. It is on slow mode. It is. It's on slow mode. Believe me. Ramjet Traveller, how much money would you recommend having in the bank and a 2K a month retirement at 55 years old to live a great life there? Well, I think the 2K a month would be a start. I wouldn't even have to worry about the rest. Why not have the 800,000 baht that you need to be here for the retirement in a bank? Have a separate account with a 2K a month coming in and just live off that. I think you do very well, and you've always got the 800K sitting there for when you go to do your retirement every year. That's the way I would look at that. Keith M, Kev, I've just put a mince pie in the oven. I know you're usually away at 7 o'clock, but I'm hoping you're with us for another 30 minutes while it's baking. Like. Oh, 7 o'clock your time. Yeah, I'll hang about for 30 minutes, mate. I'm gagging for a cigarette, but, you know, your mince pie is more important than my cigarette, I suppose. I hope when you open the oven, we're not both smoking, me and the mince pie. That would be funny. Well, not for you, for me. Any more news on Will's Fishing Lake? Has he found a new venue? He's having a couple of months off. He's looking at a venue for February. I asked him to call me, to give me a phone call when the lake was being drained. He's not called me at all the weekend. I'm going to go there tomorrow and find out what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I asked for a phone call. He didn't call me. There is a new lake opened in September this year. It opened, called Wasana. He better hurry up with that mince pie. It opened in September, called Wasana, and I was there the other day, and it's very, very good. I caught a 24-pound carp, big carp for me. It's a personal best for me. There's carp in there up to 61 pound. A guy that while I was there caught 2 very, very big arapaima. And it's 500 baht a day if you have your own fishing gear, which I have, so does Pattaya Thailand. And it's 1,000 baht a day if you hire their equipment, which is all very good equipment and bait. But the fish in there are big, huge, and it's a very nice lake. I will be putting it out at some time. The problem I have is that the free hotel reviews are going up for the competition next, starting tomorrow. I've just done Wilf's fishing resort. I don't want to do another fishing resort straight after. But it's very good. Wasana fishing, Pattaya. It's a little way inland, but they all food, lots of good food. There's a bar there. The guy Craig who runs it, owns it, and his wife, excellent, very, very good, and a very enjoyable day. A good lake. I talk too much. So I'll put it out as soon as I can, and it's a smashing place. Maybe you want to check it. There's a Facebook page, Wasana Fishing Resort or Fishing Park. Check it on Facebook. Hopefully it will come up. Wasana, Wasana Fishing Resort or Fishing Pattaya. Put it in your Facebook, it will come up, and there's some great fish there. Beautiful lake. Where are we? I still got my Kev-In-Thailand mask, DJ Robbie Rush. That was funny, that was, wasn't it? Sean Heaney, don't be negative about Boys Town. Absolutely, I am not being negative. That's not a homophobic. What I was saying about it, I'm not. But I have gay friends. I just don't think that it would be welcome in Boys Town. So there's nothing I have against any of that. I'm non-judgmental and not mental, but I think it would be probably as welcome as a fart in a spacesuit. So that's the only reason. That is the only reason. It's not a negative for sure. Teespring, man, give me sideways. Teespring is the website that they're all having these t-shirts done on, and I think I don't like the prices. That's all. That's the only reason. Ask Big Nick to do Boys Town for you. He done the zip wire. Well, I'll tell you, yeah. I mean, good luck to him. The guy's a maniac. I think he might even put out on the Boys Town. Andrew Murray, we got another lurker, another lurkio. All right, Kev, been lurking up in Udon Honey. Jeff's Christmas party sounds good. I like the sound of that. So do I. I just want to know what it is. I'm sure I heard it was a Friday, but I don't know what one. Nathan Horn woke up at last. Good morning, Nathan in Australia. How are you, mate? Can't your missus just sell the t-shirts for you when you're not working? She's working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's an idea, though. But she's already working very, very hard. Aloha from the big island of Hawaii. Love your YouTube channel. Thank you very much, James Press. I'm sorry if it's taken a long while to reply to get to you. That's how far behind I am. Apologies to that, mate. I really am. Graham Simpson, I met a couple of weeks ago in Hideaway. Just come to UK. It's bloody cold. Can't wait to come back in January. I bet you can't. It's a bit warm at the moment. It's very hot. You'll enjoy it. Morning glory. Kenny Wilshire, Kev-In-Thailand shirt got to be worth $2, Bob. Well, I should think maybe half that, I'll be honest with you. But Teespring don't think so. What can I do? 20 more thumbs up to reach 200. 20 more thumbs up. Come on. Come on. 248 watching views. I should think we could get another 20 or whatever it is. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm trying to have a look. Wrong way. Another five thumbs up. There's 11 thumbs down. God bless you. Whoever they are, at least it showed you was here. Thank you very much. Hello, something happened then. Something flashed up and I have no idea what it was. Wow. I really am a long way behind. I do apologise. We got Pattaya Drone talking about his. I've still got to look at the videos, Brian. So you could add more thumbs up. Yeah, I've not had time. I've been editing videos all weekend. Sean Haney, rent the condo in travel. Yes. Cash Trap 2DK. Good evening from Denmark. Kevin, all other viewers. Good evening, young man. Thank you for joining us, mate. Red Pet Prepper, what way is Christmas out there, Kev? Love your shows. You do keep it up. What way is Christmas out there? Can you elaborate on that? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm tired or missing something. What way is Christmas out there? Christmas is great here. It really is. I don't know what way it is. I'm sorry, mate. I'm not taking the proverbial makes a change. I know, but you're going to need to elaborate on it. I'm sorry, mate. George Colley, good night, mate. He's probably asleep now. He's probably been asleep half hour ago. Good night, George Cole. Yeah. Wake up. Good night, mate. Koh Samui, any interest in doing some videos from Vietnam? I would love to. Maybe next year there will be. I want to go there for a week or two. I really do. So there may be reviews, videos, Vietnam. There is. I keep getting this thing come up on my computer. Cyber Monday deals. What happened to Black Friday? We're now Cyber Monday. They do push it, don't they? Yeah, I'd like to do some Vietnam. I really would. I've been here 4 years now, and I've been out the country in Asia once to Cambodia, and I was only there 2 hours. I came out, I came back, drove back home. I didn't like Poi Phet. Cambodia, If it's anything like Poi Pet, I won't like it. Lancashire lad JC done plenty from Vietnam. Yes, absolutely. I'm not sure Bangkok 112, would he have done stuff in Vietnam? Is there that sort of life that he does in Vietnam? I have no idea. The Chinese went to Vietnam. So did the Russians. A lot of the Russians that were coming here went to Vietnam. No, I haven't, Stephen. Brian Frame, time out and me, good night, and everyone. Good night. Good night, Brian Frame. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Rich Hackers, 14 weeks till I go. Good, be good to see you, mate. Kev, would love to see you flying a drone in your upcoming videos. Possibly. Weather turned back to some heavy rain, and I do want to get some more drone stuff up out there. I've got a bit behind, not enough maybe. But we will get, the weather's got to turn very soon, I should think. I can't remember the last time it rained in November, but there you go. That it's changing all around the world, isn't it? Steve Monash is too lazy to put up the channel. I need Kev or someone to show me how. Well, we can show you how. We can lead this horse to water. But we won't be able to make you drink, will we? Next time you're out, we'll show you. We'll lead you to the water that you're going to have to drink. How big were the Arapaima, Kev? They're in there over £100, Arapaima. They are in there over £100. These were 1.2 metre long, and the other one was 1.4 metres. I wasn't there. I never caught the buggers, but I filmed them on. I filmed the catching. I filmed them bringing them in, and they were beautiful. So when I can, I will get it out. But it was the big Arapaima. And carp up to £61. There's all different types of carp. Lots of big fish, big red tails, loads of stuff. I might go back there tomorrow. Will's Facebook says Lake still open. Well, Shannon is a great place. Glad you popped over to give it a try. It is a great place. Now, Wilf doesn't seem, not able to go at Wilf, he's a great guy, but he doesn't seem to know if he's coming or going. I don't know what's going on. He was closing Thursday to drain it and empty it. I think it's still open for tilapia. He was taking all the big gear out. He's doing days for tilapia where you can keep what you catch. But that's all there will be left in it is tilapia. I think it's for Thais coming, catching tilapia and taking all what they catch to get rid of them. Or did the people let him down that were buying the fish? I have no idea what's going on. I'll go over there tomorrow. Rick Akers, I'm going to go there definitely. It is spot on like this new Wasana. Okay, what's the coffee like in Thailand? Do they make good coffee in Thailand? Yeah, I've had good coffee. I've had bad coffee. Unfortunately, you don't know where the bad coffee is until you have one. There's some great coffee here. There's some shit coffee here as well. It's a jamboree bag. You don't know what you get until you order it and take a mouthful. There you go. Gary Lambert, be surprised if the fishing park is allowed to drain and fish taken out. Thai landlord holds all the cards. I have no idea. No idea. Wilf paid for me, bought me, put them in. I got no idea what's going to happen there. I honestly haven't. Often running time to wings and watching pigskins, both Western birds and NFL. As always, keep up the great bids. BB726 times 51. Enjoy the NFL, mate. Have a good afternoon. First step investment. The missus likes KO Shong. She says that's Thai's #1 coffee. There you go. Sukahom, good evening, Jono. Where are you, mate? Sorry, if I've only just got to you. I'm a little bit behind. I've got it on slow mode. It's going so quickly this evening. I do apologise. I'm not sure how long you've been there, mate. Could have been ages. Check out bunkerbranding.com for your t-shirts, Kev. He's a fellow YouTuber and has a print shop for t-shirts. As a fellow YouTuber, he may want to get me out the way. He'll cock up all my t-shirts and put me in trouble. But I'll have a look. I will have a look. All right. I'll do that. Kev, how was the Loy Krathong festival celebrated? Wet. Wet. It was Pattaya Beach was flooded and washed out. Bernie Num Nums, good day, Kev. Just started work down here in Oz. Yes, it's you started early work though, mate, and you start early. Good morning. Good morning, sir. What, you a milkman? Paper round? Simon Overstay Road is a crazy guy in the Philippines with a drink problem. There's a lot of them about. There's a lot of them. So many seem to have drink problems. All right, the pie's on the plate, mate. No smoke. Keith M, well done, mate. You've managed to cook a mince pie. It's a bit early for Christmas. Mince pie's early, but I love them. My nan used to make the best mince pies in the world, and she would bring big tins round of mince pies for us all when I was a kid last week. And I do like a mince pie, but I like my nan's own baked, home cooked mince pies were the best. And so was your nan's and everyone else's nan's, don't get me wrong. But my nan had the edge. Been on 2 hours now, Kev. 2 hours and 23 minutes, Stephen. I was waiting for Keith M to get back with a mince pie. He did ask me to half hour ago. He said he would be half hour, and he was. He must have timed the cooking of this mince pie. So good for him. Good for him. I think overstay could upset the wrong people in the Philippines, and that's the problem with drinking and vlogging. You'll upset a lot of people. I upset people when I weren't even fucking drinking. Never too early for a mince pie. It's never too early. That's for sure. Is Pattaya busy with tourists at the moment? Yeah, it's quite busy. I mean, it's not racing, don't get me wrong, but there's people. There's people. Get past the brashness, and he puts out good info. Well, or brashness. People don't like brashness. Beef mince with veg and gravy. Oh, you prick! It's a fucking mint. It's a mince meat pie, not a mince pie. Not a mince pie. I thought it was a Christmas mince pie with custard, not gravy. Oh, you've got me all going for no reason. Anyway, enjoy it. Enjoy it. I have a drink problem as well. 2 hands, 1 mouth. Absolutely. The Japanese hostesses keep refilling it too quickly. Oh, cool. To be realistic, Kev, how much could one live out there? One? How much could one? That's very posh. A month on. Would £1,000 a month do it? Right. Yes, it would. Depending on your discipline. You will need more for a retirement visa. But £1,000 a month, you could have, but this will include utility bills, electric, water and stuff. £1,000, 42,000 baht, you could rent an apartment on the east side, a nice apartment, 1 bedroom, for 8,000 baht a month. You will have 34,000 baht for, say, 1,000 baht a day to spend. Are you going to go out every day? No, you're not. No, well, once you've been there, you're going to be. Do you do that in the UK or in your own country? I can live on 500. I'm a tight bastard. I'm telling you now. But I don't drink. I don't womanize, and I can get by easily on 500 baht a day, and I smoke. You probably can hear that. It's the talking too much. Let's have another drop of cold tea. 2-hour old tea. God, that's cold. Freaking horrible. But it's up to you. If you want to drink, if you're a drinker, if you're a womanizer, you're going to need £3 a month. So if you want to live normal, then yes, you can do it easy. Yeah, it's all up to them. It's discipline, mate, Stephen. You're not going to come out here and be a drinker and a womanizer and want all the trimmings on 1,000 baht a day. But I can easily get by 500 a day. Some days I don't go out at all. That way I can actually live on 150 baht. Packet of cigarettes, a bite to eat, a breakfast, stay at home all day. I don't spend anything. It's up to you. Kev, would you recommend Niram Granville for 60-day stay? Yeah, why not? If you could get a 60-day stay there, it'll be cheap. Return of wilderness. I live in Pattaya and spend 70 to 90k a month, but live a very good life with going out a lot. Yeah, I should think you do. Good luck to you, mate, and I wish you all the best and more and more going out. But if I live cheap, 50k is okay. Yeah. East side, bit cheaper. Bars, bit cheaper, depending where you go. Life is cheap. Oh, I am anyway. But I don't need a lot to enjoy a good, reasonable life that I enjoy. And that's what it's about, being here. Living the life that you would like to lead. I know in England, you're going to just about cover your rent and bills, I should think, if you're lucky. Keep the £1,000 a month keeps us Brits under the magic tax allowance as well. It's going to be the same budget I'm aiming at. I understand. I see that. It's a shame, isn't it, that they've set this tax allowance so low that you can't enjoy a decent retirement with it. Yeah, you go East Pattaya, cheap mint, but won't be the life you dream. Will be a bit plain, maybe people like that. I prefer it than the manic nuttiness every night of Pattaya Central. In fact, after 10 months of living here, I hated Pattaya front, the Central. I prefer it much more over the east side. When I'm not going out, I'm not enticed out. I have a nice quiet house compared to an apartment that I live in for the same money as an apartment in Pattaya Central. And I can go there anytime I want. If I want a night in, I'm not being enticed out by boom, 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 boom music and lights and all that crap, because I can't sleep because of the noise. Sound like an old fart, don't I? It's because I am. But that's the way I see it. I like to live a normal life because I'm retired living normally. We'll see what happens in 5 years. That's why you learn about Bitcoin. Yeah, I've seen Bitcoin. How much has it lost now? Under $3,800. I think Bitcoin's burning people now. Stay away from it. Yeah, Kev, you probably heard it plenty of times before, but what's Christmas like in Pattaya? I've heard it a few times tonight. Christmas is great in Pattaya. It really is. I'm diabetic, popping 5 pills a day, so it's a no-go living there for me. Why? Why? There's people here diabetic. You haven't got to be on the all day and doing stupid things. I would much rather go to the beach than live at the beach. Absolutely, absolutely. I enjoy. In fact, I don't enjoy the beach. I enjoy the beach, but I go over to Koh Larn if I want a day at the beach. I get the ferry across for 30 baht, and I've got seawater that I can swim in. That's clear, that's clean. It's very nice over on Koh Larn for 30 baht. Simon last, I hope we get a deal with European Union, good for the pound. We won't get a deal. The reason we won't get a deal is because the Parliament, the arseholes that are in that house just by Westminster Bridge, won't allow it. No matter what deal was put forward that she could get, that she could do, they would not agree on it. It's children in Parliament that are all got their fingers in pies in Europe that will lose all this money if they come out. So they're not fighting for the UK for a good Brexit deal. They're fighting for their own pockets. These are the people put in to run a country for you that are fighting for their own pockets. It's disgusting. You wait and see. Red pepper, I like the odd beer, and I wouldn't want the madness of walking street every night. The odd time would be good, even once a week, maybe at the weekend. No, you wouldn't. Even every week you wouldn't. I went there with Chuck and Paige a few months ago when Chuck came here. I thought it was about 2 years since the last time I'd been there, and it was 18 months. Chuck and Paige wanted to have a look, wanted to see. Of course they do. They're here, they want to look at it, they want to see it for themselves. I took them. I had no reason to go there. I don't go there, and I've not been back since taking Chuck and Paige there. No time to be sad. And I hadn't been there for 18 months previous to taking them, so it's not somewhere I go. How is Easter in Pattaya? Wet, Songkran. Can have a swim at the Cozy Beach too. Not sure about John. I'm not sure about Cozy Beach. I really am. I wouldn't. From John TM right up, no John TM, all the way round and up Wongamat Beach, Naklua and all that. I don't think I would get in the water. So it's something I don't like about it. Something about the baby I don't like. In the UK, I get free pills. Thailand, I would have to buy. Bring a supply. I don't know. Awesome gesture to offer the vacation to us on behalf of the subs. Thank you very much. Great ideal. By the way, first video out tomorrow, sir. It should be good. 3 videos, three questions on the last video, answers on a postcard, old school or what, I wouldn't know how else to do it. Someone's going to win it. 7 nights in the Centaura Nova. It's a nice little hotel, it really is. Very comfortable, lovely bed, friendly for guests. And someone's going to win it. Someone will win it on the 30th of January. The beach was a metaphor. In other words, I would rather go to a zoo than live in the zoo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Joe Smuckatelli, what kind of wildlife do you see out in the countryside? You see all sorts. Buffalo, alligators, crocodiles. Go to the crocodile farm. You can see in Pattaya out the back, you can see monkeys running around. The thing is, what the little ones, I don't know what they're called. There's all sorts, birds, wildlife, snakes, all types. But look closely, it's sometimes they're not easy to see. Mark Simpsons, have you heard of many worries about incomes from the UK falling and ruining some expats' pensions? No, but I haven't been talking to expats in Pattaya. I dare say there will and has been some. I dare say the exchange rates have been crippling pensions for a while. But I'm sure, like the Thais, they can have learned to adapt and make do. So depends on how hard and how much you want to stay here, doesn't it? You'll always adapt for something you really want. Then the friend, Kev, have you been to the candy shop for any new t-shirts? No. No, I haven't. So old school, though, reminds me of the BBC Saturday morning kids TV. I remember years ago watching Blue Peter when they had all the sacks of entrants in the postcards. And that's how it's going to be. I mean, yeah, I could run it on a computer based, but I think that, there's no way I would have the time to put them all in the computer, the answers. Plus, there's not going to be, I think computers can be rigged for a winner. Dipping in all them postcards, and it's going to be pulled. You'll see how it's going to be done. There's no way it can be rigged. But I like the idea. And if you look at all these television and BBC shows with all this stuff, and it's call in, dial in with your answer at £3 a minute, I wouldn't want to be doing that either. I'm not. There's no profit at all. The gain, the monetary gain out of it. Centaur are putting it out. Jobs are good. No one can gain anything monetary out of it. Even a subscriber, whoever wins it, you can't sell it. You can't. There's no monetary value. It's 7 nights in the hotel at the room, or nothing. There's not 300, 400, 500 pound back. There's nothing. There's no monetary value for anyone, so it's going to be good. Ty Jamie, if you moved out to Pattaya when it was 70 baht a pound, it's now 43. You're going to feel it. Yeah, of course you're going to feel it. But you're going to have to adapt. You've got no other choice. Pound skydiving down again. Yeah, let it. Billy Hilton Thailand just made it easier for visas of all kinds. They've done changed the visas around a bit again. You said something about YouTube number. I never said anything about a YouTube number. Your YouTube name on here. See all these list of comments. The name RUXP4 Sari Boss. That's the only name I want to see on the cards. I don't want people's real names. I want subscriber account names, an email address, the answers, of course, the country of residence and area, location, no address, just location. Be nice to know where they're coming from. There's nothing that can go out and be put out or sold or anything. You can even make an email address up for it. It's for contact purposes. Once it's done, it's finished, or you've had the 7 nights, you can then delete, get rid of the email address. But without your full name, address and everything, then the email address isn't worth anything for companies to buy. So I'm just saying and showing that there's no trying to get people's details and names and addresses. Just your YouTube name where you comment, what you comment. Yeah, you could put Mr. 10Man69. That's the subscriber name that I want. Your subscriber name. So any people that think there's any sort of fishiness. What are some of the things you dislike about living in Pattaya? I dislike the people that live here that bring their baggage from wherever they left to come here. If you're starting a new life in a new country, you should start it in a good way, without bringing your confrontations and all your edginess and your anger and your that's all I dislike. That is all I dislike. The disrespect they give to the Thai girls working in the bars. It's awful. And when they do disrespect them, I leave straight away. I'll have nothing more to do with them. I don't like it, that's all. You shouldn't come here and disrespect Thai people. And then when something nasty happens, whatever it is, you moan about, oh, look what they done to me. No one gets anything for nothing. They've done something to get something. So don't come here with disrespecting and basically getting drunk and being an arsehole. And you'll do brilliantly here. No problems. But I don't like them sort of people. Can we use a Christmas card or postcard? Mate, I don't care if it's either. Whatever you want, on a card, on a bit of fucking cardboard. I don't. A postcard's a postcard. It don't matter where you put it on a. Well, do they do Easter postcards? They must do something. As long as it gets here and it can be drawn out of a sack, and not necessarily Santa's sack, some ladyboy's sack. I don't know. It'll be done. It'll be fun. It'll be good, and someone's going to win 7 nights in a 4-star hotel down to Uncle Kev. How bad? Down to Uncle. All right, down to the Centaur Hotel Group. I got it for you. Kenny Wilshire, yeah, disrespect, saw an old man on the back of a bike, past 2 girls walking down her, so he slapped her on the arse. She was not happy. No, absolutely, absolutely. I had the same thing in my car tonight. I hit a car up the back with my truck. And I couldn't believe it. I've got out to have a look, and a dwarf got out of their car, the front car got out, this dwarf. He came up to me, looked at his car, and he said to me, I'm not happy. I said, well, what one are you then? Was that a dwarfism? Bit like homophobic or racism? I thought it was a funny joke. Some ladyboy said, yeah, absolutely. It's all jokes. That is one thing I love about Thailand. You can go back to your non-PC stuff that we all used to enjoy with the comedians from years ago, the Bernard Mannings, the Jim Davisons, and actually enjoy and laugh about stuff without the PCs giving it, oh, you shouldn't say that. Don't come here and be a PC. You won't go far, believe me. Not with me, you won't. That's one thing I really enjoy about Thailand. You can forget all the worrying about people and their PC brigade. Yeah, so James, the girls think it's Christmas every night when you're in there. I understand that, mate. I better know. It's the way I tell them, yeah. It's 222 still viewing. Mate, unbelievable, isn't it? Do Thais have their own Christmas? No, they don't. But they will enjoy ours and participate and enjoy it. They just love to party. They haven't got a clue what Halloween's about, but they love ghosts and they love spooks and they're into superstition and they love the concept of Halloween and they join in wholeheartedly, not with other friends, on their own. You saw them at the Ripley's, believe it or not, all having their makeup and stuff done. They will join in on any type of party, whatever it is, and outdo us at it. They love it. So yeah, they don't have Christmas, but they enjoy the Christmas parties and atmosphere. Last time I saw Jim Davidson, he was being kicked off a reality show for saying shirt lifter to a puff, and that's a fact. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Do you think we could get away with Pampuri bar in the UK? No. What about the clothes shop I showed in Siam Country Club Road for extra large clothes for Miss Fatty? You wouldn't get away. You couldn't. They're done mental in the UK over a shop called Miss Fatty for oversized ladies. But there you go. That's why I love Thailand. Yes, if you Steve Monitor, if your chats get any more popular, Kev, you might have to get the Kev who does the exchange rates to do a shift. Do you know what? That also, when I get him to do that, all he's got is 20 seconds and he moans about it. It's unbelievable. Santa Kev. Yeah, I try to be. But that's the thing. PC in the UK has gone too far. PC in Europe, probably America as well, has just gone absolutely over the top, and no one can have a laugh and enjoy themselves for fear of upsetting someone who decides they want to be offended or upset. I'll say hang on. But you just don't, you know, I can't be doing it with them people. And you haven't got that in Thailand. It's like going back to the 70s. So, anyway, never met a bad Thai person yet. I haven't. I haven't. They've always been happy. They've always been cheerful. And if you go at them, yeah, they're going to get annoyed, they're going to get angry, but I don't see anyone that's had a reason to have a go at them. Everyone's been pleasant. All right, you get your drunks, they have a reason to have a go at anyone. But Thais are very, very happy-go-lucky, and they do not cause problems. They would sooner solve it than cause it. But if you cause it, believe me, they'll finish it. So just stay on the level with them. So Ian Lang, good evening, young man. Where you been? Where you been? Hey, I've met a bad Thai, my ex-wife. I've never met a good ex-wife, no matter what country she's come from. It's an ex-wife is an ex-wife. There isn't a good one in the planet, on the planet. So the thing about having a bad Thai ex-wife is it hasn't cost you £200,000 or £300,000 as it would in the UK or whatever. So yeah, good and bad everywhere. Sukahong, correct. But they will be bad if you bad them. They'll be bad back like that, and they'll win no matter what, because they won't lose face. They will win. My ex-wife's from Vietnam, but there you go. Ex-wives only have 2 more lives, Y and Z. My lovely ex-wife took me to 2 million. Let's not go there. Exactly. I done a fortune of mine in 1987. I was 26 when I was separated, 27 divorced. Bought my first house we bought when I was 20, and by 27 all I had left was a video and a microwave and a letter from her solicitor saying she wanted them back. She never got them back, but I had a letter from her solicitor that she wanted them back, and that was all I had out of a 7-year marriage. And we bought a nice house, 3-bedroom house, everything paid for. I didn't even come out. Well, I did come out with it, but she wanted them back. A video and a microwave. There you go. God bless her, mate. There are many, where do you go? There are many Americans you meet in Pattaya. Yes, there are many Americans. There's a lot of Americans here. There's a lot of Canadians. I've met people from Hawaii here. All over the world. I've got to get smaller bottles, sorry. All over the world. But there's a lot of Americans. There's a lot of Americans who live here. Don't mess with them bastards. They're they're veterans from Vietnam, and they will chew you up and spit you out. So another reason, you never know who you're arguing with in a bar when you've had a drink. There's a lot of ex-military from all over the world living in Pattaya. So that old boy that you've decided is a bit of an old Brit could actually turn you upside down and make the next 30 minutes the worst experience in your life. So don't take people here for granted on looking at them. Treat everyone nicely, respectfully, and go home and have a fantastic time. So that is advice. Is love or money important? Happiness is important. Obviously, money is important. Love, do you believe in love? Is there such a thing as love? I'm not sure about the love bit. I think compatibility and someone you just put up with no matter what they do. Yeah, maybe that's love. I don't believe in it. But compatibility, someone that you couldn't be without. Money will makes everyone happy, but money's also could be a recipe for disaster for a lot of people. There you go. Did I manage to sell my house in Spain? Are you looking for one? I still have it. No, I didn't. No, I haven't managed to sell it yet. I've had a looker. Plenty of them about, isn't there? Only time I've been abused in Thailand was by a brummie because I wouldn't go visit his bar. Nah. I went from cool man to stupid fucking Geordie in seconds. Yeah. Mr. 10 Man 69. Good night, sir. God bless you. The problem you've got here is expats here with bars all think that you have to drink at their bars because you're from their country and coming here on holiday, and then they'll charge you more for it, some of them. And then when you don't, they get the hump. It's the same in Spain. It's no different to here. It's the same in Spain. And I think it's the same wherever you go. Expats have bars. They expect their home people to support them, and they're overcharging them and ripping them off. Whether it's ripping them off, if that's what they want to charge, then that's what they feel they're worth. But it's your own that'll get you. The kangaroo morning kept from Australia. I'm just finishing, mate. It's 3 hours now. I'm sorry, mate, but thanks for popping in and say hello. Foreigner to be, Jesus, 3 a.m. What are you? How's the shoulder, mate? He's probably took the 3 hours for you to type that out. How's your shoulder? He's just had an operation in Bangkok. I hope you're feeling well. Probably the pain in the shoulder's woken you up. And it's took you this long to type that bit out. But there you go. I'd be happy with a beer and get the bag empty the odd time. Absolutely. It's not got to be 3 times a day that some of them want to do. Ah, it's Razor. Oh, the kangaroo. Good evening, young man. How are you? Oh, good morning to you. Hopefully be over there soon for another game of pool. You're on, mate. You're on. Chris, in this life, everything revolves around money. Yeah, absolutely. But I think it always has. Peter Vernon, I care. How are you? Australia's waking up. Shit. Good morning. How are you? Paul Hart. Good night, mate. Peter T, when you were a chauffeur, who was the nicest person you met? Julie Walters. I don't know if you will remember Julie Walters. She was the Julie Walters, Victoria Wood. They were a comedy duo. Fantastic, brilliant. Victoria Wood was very, very funny. Julie Walters, extremely funny. And Julie Walters was also in the with Phil Collins in the Great Train Robbery video, Buster. And she was such a lovely lady, absolutely fantastic. I'd put her way up there. Way up there is one of the nicest people I've met. So there you go. Larry Fournier, foreign to be, how you feeling? By the way, great follow-up video today. Yeah, I need to see it. Ballsy, get some Yorkshire tea, great straight. Thank you very much, Ballsy. Thank you very, very much. Hurts a little when it woke me up. Oh, I thought it was me shouting, Joe, that woke you up. Oh, hurts a little. Grow up. Take some painkiller, get back to sleep, mate. I hope you're better soon. Is it cheap in Thailand? Yes, it is. It's as cheap as you want it to be, and it's as expensive as you want it to be as well. So it's yes, it is cheap, and yes, it can be very expensive. So it's a like a die, up to you. Kevin, the older lady's hooking up with young Thai men. I haven't seen that. I'm sure there are. Apparently, the Thai karaoke bars, you can get that there. Even the Thai girls hooking up with the Thai men gigolos, believe it or not. So after they've come out of Soy 6, they all go there and pay a Thai guy, gigolo. That's a fact. It's amazing what goes on here, it really is. Who's your favourite Thai vlogger? Me. Every morning I see him in the mirror and I go, "You're good, you are." I don't know, my favourite Thai vlogger. It depends on what you're looking for. They're all good. I'll watch them all. I enjoy Rob's very much. The short, to the point. He's not in. He's about him and what he's doing. I enjoy that. You've got people. JC, Cheap Asia, excellent information about everything and anything. He's good. Simon, Land of Smiles. There's so many. Chuck, no time to be sad. They're all good in their own ways. there's no real favourites. They're just they're all worth watching. They might put a video out that I'm not interested in, as I do that other people aren't. You're not going to watch every single one of everything that goes up, but every now and again they put out a blinder. JC, the house he's just moved into, excellent. 12,000 baht, 2-bedroom house in Urhin. It looks as a very, very nice house. So yeah, there's lots of them. There's lots of them. Can we have a game of pool in April next year? I'll buy you a beer. No, go on then, you're going to buy me a beer. I'll let you. Greeks from the shore, Pattaya Shore. Good evening, mate. I knew you was going to say that. Yeah. Hold on, Ballsy. I have a question for you. How do you say chili in Thai? You're so funny. Prick. You're such a prick. You're such a chili, Stephen. I think we know who your least favourite blogger is. So I bet you don't. No, you probably do actually. Are you cheap, Kev, or king in bar? No, I'm cheap. I'm king out, without a doubt. When people think of me, they think, oh, cheap, and that's exactly how I like it. So I've got no problem with that at all. I at 3:05, 3 hours and 5 minutes. What about type of pumpkin? I ain't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. I only know that one. That's my Thai language done. I'm ever so sorry. Gentlemen, it's 3:06 a.m. here. I've got stuff going on tomorrow. I'm up at 8, 5 hours time, and I need a cigarette before I go to bed. So I'm going to say thank you very, very much for watching. I'm going to say Stephen Monash, John O'Suckerholm, Brian Pattaya Drona, thank you very, very much for moderating. Thank for being Steve's eye, Kevin, you're wicked. I'm also on my way. I'm finished. I'm sorry, mate. But thank you all for dropping in. Thank you all for being here tonight. And thank you very much for the super chats. It's very, very nice of you. And I will see you live next week, Sunday night, midnight, as usual, every Sunday. And have a great week. And hopefully watch the hotel reviews, and one of you will win 7 nights free accommodation. I wish it could be all of you. I really do. But there you go. Thank you very much. God bless. Good night, good morning, good day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.